The Sooners will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Houston's offense will get the first crack at it here. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Using his legs, it's Sanford. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Smith wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown Sooners! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Handoff to the single running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's Sanford. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Off play action. Gets rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. Got room at the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They're going to ride this running back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Melton. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
Yeah, and I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
He'll keep it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Melton. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Melton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Still on it. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They're bringing heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Line gets set, 1st down. Give to the single back. Discards a man. At the 45, on his way. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He's an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Pulls it in. Sweet feet on the move. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Anderson. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. Showing off the arms. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Smith dropping to pass. Using the quick game. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he's got a chance. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Catch in the middle. It's Burks. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll throw it on first down. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the wideout. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. At midfield, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run the draw. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Sanford. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Houston will snap it in the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
On to attempt the try. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. First down here for the offense. Off the RPO, complete.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll put the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught on the outside, it's Wilson. Houston will be forced to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get it to the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Burks.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Touchdown Sooners! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Smith wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Fires to the middle. And the missed connection on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Houston offense comes onto the field. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble on the play. And he falls on top of his own fumble. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. The snap sets up the throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Still on his feet at the 45. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Quarterback will audible. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Houston will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hauls it in. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Fights off the defender. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes a knee.